Second down and 10. Neal the block at the right tackle. And he's got his receiver. And caught on the play by Richie James. Ellinger back there in the offset eye. And Barkley again. Feliciano leading the way. Also a leading block right there. Klawinski, the former Colt. And brought down by Franklin. Jones. Caught. Touchdown. Richie James.
So that drops 8 into coverage. They have a wall right at the goal line, but because Jones is able to extend the play, James finds that open window, that open crease in that line of defenders.
Here they come, Okereke. And here goes Jones. He's got the first down and more. First and 10. Thomas the block, and he's got Bellinger at the 10. Finally tackled by Julian Blackman. They're going to put him at the 7. It'll be first and goal. Jones. Hodgins, touchdown. Hodgins grabs it. Another 6-yard touchdown pass.
Well, that's just taking advantage of the zone. The Colts are in zone. They can't get out there far enough. Hodgins just goes up 3-4 yards, hooks up, knows that his defender is lined up in the end zone, knows that Franklin has to get out to the flat.
6 defensive backs. Collins playing up front. It's Foles to the air. Intercepted by the aforementioned Collins. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Pick 6.
Collins is lined up in the slot. This is just going to be an out route with 2 guys clearing out. Earlier on a Foles throw where the defender undercut it, I said, if you're going to miss, you got to miss it to the outside. Don't miss inside. Don't miss it behind. This time he misses it inside. Collins is there as he's trailing.
Third down for, here comes Thibodeau. Thibodeau with the sack. Back at the 41. Knocked away. Look at Thibodeau again. Disrupt the play, knock it away, incomplete. Everybody grab an oar. Second down and 10. Barkley was back there. And they've got the wide receiver, Richie James, into the secondary and grabbed by Thomas. Ball was down, but they say he was down. Second down, 5. Jones again. Oh, here he goes. He can see the pylon. Touchdown. 18-yard touchdown run by the Giants quarterback.
Well, these last quarterback runs have been called quarterback.
There's the 11th play of the drive. With the empty backfield and Thibodeau. But the pressure up the middle this time, it's from Dexter Lawrence. Bulldozing his way for the sack back at the 30. Jones completing 79% of his passes. Hands off to Barkley. Into the secondary. Brought down by Blackman. Careens his way to the 42 and a pickup of 12 and a first down. Barkley again. Fake. Jones on the move. And finally stopped there by Rodney Thomas. Fake. Jones. He's going to go in again. Touchdown.
Who was going to get there first? You see the collision right at the goal line. He gets that foot right across the goal line. They put together a 38-point game, and he's been extremely productive. 19 of 24. And
Breida, Evans with a block. And down he goes about the 45. On his own accord, but he gets a first down. Gallup.
He knew of Mike Kafka and respected what he had done. And putting together his staff, that was an important part
of it.
While we broke through.
How about that?